Okay, this is going to be my video that I'm going to make for my New Year's resolution. I don't make videos. This probably won't be edited. And if you're watching it, it's not really for you. It's for me. I'm making it because, you know what they say, write down your goal. Or in this case, make a video. I don't know if people say that in today's modern society, but you have a better or higher percentage of following through on that resolution. So here we are. And I do like resolutions. I like how motivational they can be to do something that I wish I was already doing. I mean, isn't that what that is? And so the goal here is to make my video, have that resolution, and follow through with it. Over the last 2 or 3 years, I've made some resolutions, and I did not follow through with them. And so here you're going to try to write it down, make a video of it, and follow through. I've always liked resolutions. I don't really, I'm not sure I could say I can remember all of them. I made one, I know, back 15 years ago because somebody was like, I bet you can't run every day for a whole year. And I was like, I bet you I can. And literally January 1st, I started it. It was 2012, and I ran at least 1 mile every day for 1 year. And inside that same year, I did an Ironman, and I did a 50-mile trail run. And both times, the next day, I couldn't even walk, but I got out and limped 1 mile. Fortunately, back then, I did it in like 9 minutes, and I was perfectly happy with that. And let's see. So now I'm living kind of in a new place, in a new home, and I have a new life because I have kids. And if you've ever had kids, you get it. And so things change. I changed. Everything's different. Let's make a resolution, follow through with it. That's been my idea over the last few years. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I did the one where I didn't want to drink beer for a year. That fell through. Then I did soda, and that made it till like October. And then one was right in front of me, and I had a sip. And that's kind of how I do when I break these things, is I'm like, oh, I'm done now. And so I started drinking more Coke. And then a year went by. I was thinking about it, and I couldn't remember what the one was after soda. But the next year, I wanted to do a diet. I'm a dad. I have 4 kids now. You get it. Like, let's diet, you know what I'm saying? And that went really well until July is when it got broken. July, I started eating like crap. And then September came, and I actually went down to Florida for Hurricane Ian in relief. And we were sleeping in the mud and eating Army food, so my food just absolutely went to crap. And so I just kind of gave up, and here we are again, thinking, oh, I need to go on a diet. But I have something else in store. And I could talk about that diet if YouTube world is what it is. When the videos I watch, people are like, hey, if you're interested, send me a comment, and I'll make a video. Even though this is probably kind of a boring one. As I said, it's not for you. But if it's something you're interested in, hey, I could talk about what I did. I started with a plant-based idea, and it kind of turned into my own thing, and I could talk about it. Unknowledged, even though I only made it, what was that, 6.5 months, 7 months, 7.5 months, it was half too long. But this year, and actually as of today, right now, that's why I'm talking. I don't talk to myself very often, so this is a little bit weird. I'm already out on the porch because my kids are asleep, and this is their time to be asleep, so we're going to stay quiet out here on the porch. And this is how many videos I make, because you're not on a tripod camera. You're sitting here on this little shelf on that side, on this porch, where you don't fall off rail downstairs. You get it. But last night, we were at a wedding for my wife's niece, who is my niece, and that was a fun time. And then this morning, my friend who died last week is getting buried today, and it sucks that I'm missing it. But he was a very fit person, and I think I've been motivated by him, even while he was still alive, but now more so, to maybe make this year's resolution to try to do at least one pull-up every day. And the end goal being able to do over 50 at one time. But I think the resolution will be one pull-up per day. And then I'm probably going to get back on that diet plan that I had, because I felt fantastic doing that. Yeah, if you're interested, you should comment, and I can make a video, because I almost want to make a video so that I could remember maybe 10 years down the line, because I learned a lot of things that nobody really understands, so you really have to be into it to be interested. But if you are interested, it's amazing. I know there's a lot of people out there that do it, and that's awesome. But then there's a lot of vegans and vegetarians and all this crap that I think is stupid. I mean, I think it's awesome, but I think some of the food that's being sold in our stores is stupid. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say stuff on YouTube or not, but when I went plant-based and I went into the store and they were like, this is plant-based, and I looked at it and I was like, this food is crap. Awesome, it was made from food, and I mean, gasoline's natural. Maybe I should eat it. I mean, as natural as this plant-based food that you chemically processed in your science lab. But blah blah blah. So this year's resolution, one pull-up per day. And I mean, I might even make a video before I do my first pull-up on January 1st, kind of showing all my muscles, how people do in the mirror, and they're like, look at me, I lost 20 pounds in 49 days. That's not really my goal, but I could definitely probably make improvements, because if it gets worse, oh crap. Because part of my interest has always been wanting to be that dad that's going to be super strong for you kids. I'm assuming y'all are going to watch this, but I hope not. It's going to hopefully just be in my world. But yeah, there it is. There's this year's New Year's resolution and non-edited video. Thank you for watching, Russell.